Did you see that experts have confirmed that bowling is the quietest sport ever? They say it's so quiet that you can hear a pin drop. Get lost on air.
Ouch. Ouch. Can I just say ouch?
There's a lot of disappointment in your face there. You look so disappointed in me.
You ever see those memes where it's just pain? That's how I feel.
Oh,
That's how I feel.
I just love shit jokes. I'm going to have to buy a joke book so that I can just sit here and tell really wank jokes. No different to normal, really.
Yeah, I was going to say, bro, that's just another fucking day for you.
Yep. Well, how have you been on these last 3 days?
I've had a few days off from delivering parcels.
Good.
So I've been enjoying myself.
Yeah.
By just working out. I've been playing a lot of poker, actually. Like
poker?
Texas Hold'em.
I've never played poker.
Yeah,
well, I've never played normal poker, I don't think. I played it once with you.
Okay. Yeah.
And yeah, I don't really remember the rules. I don't really remember what poker is. I know there's chips involved.
It's like, it's basically Snap on steroids.
Oh.
In fact, it's nothing like that. That's a horrible explanation. It's nothing like that at all. I'm not going to teach you the rules of poker now, but it's been fucking fun, and like, there's loads of opportunity to play that shit online. So I've just been playing loads of online poker at the moment.
What, with randos? I thought when you said you've been playing it, you meant with your housemate.
Oh, we've been playing a bit.
Oh. But you've just been doing the poker championships online?
Yeah, bro. Poker championships. I'm in the top 0.01% of players already.
Fucking hell. That's impressive. Mate,
Yeah,
well,
it's just how I play. Is game's a game.
Game's a game. Do you drink when you play it? Like a proper? Do you get a cigar and a fucking glass of whiskey and sit there in your smoking jacket?
My smoking jacket. Is that a thing? People have smoking jackets?
They are a thing, but like for old people, I think smoking jackets are like very old fashioned.
I'm gonna need to get one of them.
Yeah, it's just like a blazer.
That sounds
I think.
amazing.
What is a smoking jacket?
Fuck knows.
Yeah, it's just literally a blazer.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's a charity shop job if I've heard one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been doing that. Yeah, we fucking we're gonna change the gym into like a games room.
Why, have you fed up of working out already? You're like, fucking get rid of the gym, that's just boring. Let's put a pinball machine in there.
I'm about 3 reps deep and I'm like, you know what? Scrabble. Actually. Yeah. I don't want to be working. I want to be playing Scrabble.
Yeah,
I
don't want to get a better body. Just fucking chuck Monopoly on the table. Let's go.
So I got this fucking... basically, we went on Facebook Marketplace the other day. We found this dresser from this... Oh, it's a horrible story, actually. So we found this dresser to put in the gym for when we convert it to a games room. And it's one of those drinks dressers. You know, it's got like fucking cupboards at the bottom, the big like glass doors at the top with the lights and shit.
Ooh.
And we went to pick it up of some bloke down in Manchester. And we got there and the house was empty. It was like, what? And he's like, yeah, I'm selling it for a guy who recently got Alzheimer's. And so he's had to move to a home.
Oh, shit.
I was like, how the fuck are you going to tell me that before selling me this dresser? That was sad as hell. We got it for 30 quid. It was a complete rip-off. This guy just ripped off a guy with Alzheimer's. It was horrible.
It brings you down to reality, doesn't it? When someone dies or gets an illness or something, you really realise that you're not invincible.
The guy who's recently moved out of the house into the home, he's paying 140. No, it wasn't. It was. I'm trying to think how much it was. I think it was 1,400 a week. He's paying for his
rent.
home. Yeah. to stay at the home.
Hell.
40. I mean, it was probably a good home. But
It
Jesus
should be
Christ,
with that much
man.
fucking money. Jesus Christ.
Yo, bro. You'd expect extra favours from the nurses at that point. I think.
Well, yeah. I think everyone expects that anyway, don't they? How do you go about
Depends if you're in Thailand or not.
having like a massage like that with a happy ending? How do you go about asking for that, or is it just a thing that happens
I think
the time?
they are. I think they ask. They initiate
really?
that shit. So I went to Thailand and I got a fucking massage.
I was about to say you're saying
like,
this like you've never done it. You're like, I think what they do is they sit you down on the bed, they give you the massage, and then they say, Mr. Gingell or Mr. Anyone, do you want me to finish you off?
And then you kindly oblige.
Yeah. So
No, but it's well, when I went, I was looking at the partners. I was just intrigued to see how many were in town that were doing the deed. So I
I had 50 massages that day. Just to test.
Every massage came out looking like a fucking fleshlight.
With my balls drained. It was sick.
No, I had but I thought, you know what? I'll just see what happens. I'll just go to a random one and see what happens.
Yes.
And I went and I asked for an oil massage.
Oh.
And let me tell you now, that was one of the best massages of my life. But before you get the wrong idea, no, it didn't have a happy ending.
One of the best massages of your life. How many have you actually had? Because I've never had a massage in my life.
You know when your girlfriend massages you?
Oh yeah, and it's really shit, but she thinks she's doing a really good job. She's
Yeah.
like rubbing your shoulders like, oh, do you like that? And it's like,
Yeah.
ow. You wake up the next day with a black back, you just bruised to shit.
The fact that I've given out many and I've just assumed that I'm good at it, but I'm just probably not.
I don't even try.
James Acaster has got a whole bit on that.
Has he?
He's got a whole bit on that, yeah, about how we're just completely unqualified to be doing that.
It's so true.
But but no, I had it was an oil massage from a lady. I was in Chiang Mai, which is a city in the northern Thailand.
Yes.
I was staying at some hostel. It was baking hot, and I thought, you know what, fuck it, I'll get a massage. And I came out, and I just felt like you know when a Harry loses all of his bones in his arm.
Yeah.
That's what my whole body felt like. I was just like loose, like completely like. It was ridiculous. Like I paid like fucking 5 or 10 quid for this massage, if that.
Hell.
And I came out just feeling like actual jelly.
Mate,
like a puddle.
I have it in my brain that a massage is just going to completely reset me back to like being a baby, like no aches, pains, or anything in my life. I think I need.
It kind of does, bro. Honestly. Go to Thailand, ask for an oil massage, or go to a Thai masseuse. It'd probably be easier.
Yeah, it'd probably be a bit cheaper. But I suppose they're not doing massages at the moment. COVID.
No, I was thinking that. I was thinking of getting one, but I imagine there is problems with that at the moment.
Yeah, and I'd like to try it. I'd like to get a massage. Anyone, hit me up if you're a masseuse. And you do a happy ending.
One of these. Probably not in the UK, bro.
I don't know. Some places might.
I think the only way you're getting that is if you go to a strip club and ask for a massage.
Yeah.
Even then, there's fucking regulations on everything in the UK.
Yeah.
So you probably have to sign a pre-consensual contract to say that you're okay with it.
Yeah, true. Yeah. I feel like most boys will be okay with it. You know what I mean? How many boys actually turned down a hand job? Especially teenage boys. Oh my god, they're the horniest motherfuckers out there.
So true. A teenage boy would do anything for pussy. Anything. Literally anything. Anything, bro.
That's fucking true. Oi, right, so you know how me and you talk about how great the TikTok algorithm is?
Yeah.
And how it's so tailored to what you like, and you can, on the For You page, you scroll down, it's like, shit, this is everything that I like to see.
Yeah. I don't think we have talked about it before.
Oh, well,
But
it's the truth.
like off camera, yeah.
Yeah, off camera. So
yeah.
mine is so fucking tailored that I went on there and the first video was like, it was a girl. The caption or sort of the words on the screen were like, when he's got a big nose and fluffy hair, and like with loads of heart emojis and shit. And I was like, mate, that's my TikTok is so tailored to me now that it's just complimenting me.
Jesus. Do you reckon that's what these algorithm loops are going to turn into? You know how at the moment it kind of just echoes your own thoughts, like a thought chamber?
Yes.
So like you'll see all the shit that you think because that's the stuff you like and you like it, and then it comes up and you see it again.
Yeah.
That's eventually it's just going to figure out what you like, and from that it's going to figure out who you are, and then from that it's just going to compliment the fuck out of you all the time.
I was thinking that. I was like, mate, what if it just starts complimenting you what you're doing right now? So like, I fucking love a guy who's lounging on the sofa in his boxers. Yeah. That's my sort of man. Just make you feel really good about yourself.
I love men who drive red Ford Fiestas and get road rage at roughly 2 p.m. Just that's my kind of man. My kind of man.
Really love a man.
They're just
with a
hiring
tiny
out
cock.
these girls to post these. Yeah. There's just loads of Russian girls just like having to make thousands and thousands of TikToks of them complimenting like guys doing really specific things.
God, if they are making thousands of TikToks, they would be Russian, wouldn't they?
Fuck you. Fuck you. That was good.
Wait.
Jesus Christ. But yeah, I really hope that does become a reality.
Yeah, you just get complimented.
Salute.
It'd be nice. We need more compliments.
So everyone just has a massive ego.
I think men don't get complimented enough. I say it.
Men don't get complimented at all.
No.
Forget enough. Men don't get complimented. Full stop.
Yeah, there's no confidence.
What you mean?
Here.
Oh man, no one cares about men.
No. It's gone
No one
past
gives
the
a
point
shit.
of like, people should care about women, and now it's people hate men completely. You know?
Yeah, it's like it's not even. Before it was people don't care about men. Now it's people don't like men.
Yeah, people just hate men. If everyone hates men, and it hurts because I'm a man. I'm a boy.
It's peak. Seeing all these I hate men comments and just looking at myself like shit.
Yeah.
I really did choose to be a man. You know, next time I'll make a different choice. Next time my biology won't be obviously just wrong.
Yeah. No, it sucks. But oh well. Life goes on.
We move.
You can standing up as a man, which is quite fun. That's always a good laugh.
When I was a kid, I used to fucking be so gassed at the fact that I wouldn't have to have a kid, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I would never, like that was my whole reasoning for loving being a man, was the fact that I wouldn't have babies.
Yeah, because it does look painful as fuck.
Yeah, it looks horrendous. It absolutely looks horrendous.
It's been described
again,
to me
you know,
as squeezing a watermelon out of your Jap's eye. And
that's an exaggeration.
it
That
must
is an
be, because
exaggeration.
babies are smaller than some watermelons.
Yeah, and the vagina is definitely bigger than your jab.
Well, yours maybe. I've got a massive Jap's eye. I've been training
I
it
thought you
for
meant my
years.
vagina.
My Jap's eye. I've been training it for years, shoving stuff up there just to test it out.
Yeah, just to see what happens.
Yeah.
There are things that do that. A really horrible topic to get into, but there are like there are fucking like these weird like beads and shit that people do that shit with, and it looks absolutely horrific.
I can't imagine
It, like-
getting any pleasure out of that at all. Is that not just pain?
No, It's like anal beads for your penis. It looks absolutely horrendous.
God. That's fucking horrible.
It's actually awful.
I'm getting uncomfortable
Same.
even thinking about the pain.
I want to cry.
Yeah.
I want to fucking cry.
Yeah. Let's move on. Let's not talk about this.
Yeah, we should. Yeah, I can't believe I brought it up. Oh my days.
But speaking of
No, but
willies, while we're on the sort of topic, piss shivers. I mentioned last time, and you took the mick out of me because you've never had piss shivers. Everyone
No,
I've spoken to has had piss shivers. You are the only one I've spoken to who has never had piss shivers. Even women, because I asked, do women get it? And apparently they do.
People shiver when they piss.
Yeah, it's not like you're fucking in the Antarctic. You don't just go. It's not. Your body doesn't fucking shut down. But when you wee, you go like that. You do a little shiver every time. I can't believe you have never.
I don't. I never get piss shivers.
I'm sure you must have. You just haven't noticed it. Unless you've got
a warm dick.
Maybe you've just got no nerve endings in your dick.
Just hate sex.
Maybe that's what it is. You just absolutely hate sex.
That shit's just like going for a jog.
I'm gonna Google piss shivers. I really want to fucking see what it actually is. I don't think I'll talk about it right now though. Oh, what causes a pee shiver?
I'm intrigued. What does cause it?
Oh God, I found something, but it's a fuckload of big words, so I'm gonna try and find it. There's a band called
penis.
There's a band called the Piss Shivers.
Oh Jesus!
Why
it's a thing, man. It's a fucking thing. Quite clearly.
Yeah. Why do some of us shiver when we pee? Almost everyone will be familiar with the comical sight of a baby who suddenly elicits something, a violent shudder. I'm not very common with babies. I don't really know what.
I'm not very common with babies. In the baby social circles, I'm not particularly big.
I'm not a big name there. I'm not a big name in the baby scene.
Not really my audience, to be honest.
Kevin Spacey, on the other hand, he's a big name in the
He's big in the baby circles.
Oh my
god. That's
dark. Anyway, yeah, piss shivers is a thing. I'll read up about it another time. But yeah.
Right, yeah, that's
I don't want this to turn into a podcast of me just sitting here trying to read because I'm very bad at reading.
Yeah, that's not playing to your strengths, brother.
No, absolutely not.
Oh.
Good.
But I did want to talk about being a kid and wanting to be an animal.
Can't wait for this.
Because when I was a child, I wanted to be an animal. For some specific reason, I wanted to be a cow, like a moo cow.
A moo cow. So what?
Like a moo
can you
cow.
explain why a cow? Because cows are so boring.
Because I think my ideology was that I could sit in a field for a whole fucking day and do nothing and not. I remember this actually. I knew that I wouldn't have to go to the toilet if I was a cow. And I thought going to the toilet was such a pain in the arse, if you excuse the pun. That I thought it'd be easier just to live like a cow and just shit
wherever you
floor.
like. Yeah, that's a fair point.
You just walk, you just shit, you just carry on. There's no having to sit down, having to wipe your. Cows don't wipe their ass.
What a
Cows
life.
don't have to spray for. They don't have to spray Febreze every time they let one go a bit too much.
That is true. They've got quite a good life. They don't have to sniff their own poo if they don't want to.
No.
But it's such a boring
But they do walk
life.
in it. So
they do walk in it and lay in it and fucking. Also, I don't think I've ever seen a black and white cow. Like, cow print.
You've seen.
They're all brown.
Black and white cow. No, there's black and white cows. They're quite abundant.
I can't think of ever seeing a black and white cow.
Bro, you're from Suffolk.
My dog looks more like a cow than a cow that I've seen. Because they're all just fucking
definitely
brown.
seen a black and white cow. No, they're fucking black and white, bro. They're like brown and white, or they're black and white.
I've got a field next to my house that's got a couple of cows in it, and every time there's cows in it, they're all brown, always brown, and I can't even imagine.
Just because there's brown cows in the field next to you doesn't mean black and white cows.
Well, I don't go
exist.
cow hunting very often, so I don't see any other cows.
I can imagine you in the hedges with a fucking AK-47, look.
With a rifle. Moo at me again, bitch. I'll fucking kill you.
Man, I find it so funny with fucking when you get those hunters like in Scotland. They go to Scotland, they'll hunt like a goat. It's like, bro, no one's impressed with the fact that you hunted a goat.
No, just
Come
leave
on.
it alone.
Are you gonna sit there proud of the fact that you hunted a goat? Like, hunt something with a bit of speed. Hunt a jaguar and I'll be impressed. Or cheetah.
But you get a lot
You know
of
what I mean?
people
Like, not just a
on you
goat.
on Twitter. Yeah, goats aren't the best.
Goats are like you see them take out like an elephant. You see it with its tusks. It's like, bro, elephants are the slowest motherfuckers.
True, but they're hard
what I
to
mean?
kill. They've got great defense.
their defense stats are off the charts. I'll give you that. But I don't know. Like, if you got a team of toddlers together, they could take out an elephant with a few rifles. I reckon, if provided they were trained.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't imagine fucking many toddlers being able to take out an elephant.
Not with their hands, obviously. That would be ridiculous.
The savage
That would be
toddlers
a
like
mess.
Lord of the Flies. So anyway, you wanted to be a cow.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cow.
Did you used to moo?
Right.
There was a girl in our school who used to want to be a dog. She used to think she was a dog, and she used to woof at people.
It's a legitimate thing. It's a legitimate thing. It like, I used to like get on my hands and legs and just like pretend I was a cow.
Moo.
Just so I could get a bit of a feel for the cow lifestyle.
Just to see if it would suit me, you know? I used to eat grass and shit all over the living room. It was sick.
Yeah, bro.
But the thing is, when we were growing up, there wasn't really a thing like of furries. Furries weren't a thing, were they? Now, furries are a big thing, and people like identify as animals. So,
Mate, it's strange. It's strange.
a kid could
It's
grow up
very
and
strange.
turn into a cow.
Can you imagine raising a child for 18 years and then it's telling you it wants to be a cow? Not only that it wants to be a cow, but it's legally a cow. Legally, it's a cow now. It's like,
I don't understand
You
it.
I bet you'd wish you breastfed it after that. That's for fucking.
Yeah.
You'd be like, I knew I should have given it semi-skim for the first 2 fucking years.
Oh my fucking god.
But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. I sound like someone's dad at the moment, but it's
Yeah, the kids of today, well, they just want to be bloody cows. This is a nightmare.
They want to be cows, bro. I like, who am I to talk? I wanted to be a cow when I was like, what, 5? Not when I was fucking 20.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It's just
Right,
nothing
if you were
appealing
to be an
me
animal,
about being a cow.
I need to ask, what if you wanted to be an animal? Which animal would you be? It's just a laid-back lifestyle. But anyway, which animal would you be?
I'd be a chimpanzee because they're exactly like humans.
But you must love being a human. I respect that.
Yeah, it's like, well, they've got hands, they've got like thumbs and shit. They can do shit that humans can, but they also can shit wherever they want and swing in trees and stuff. It's just like being.
Do you reckon humans the best animal to be?
Yeah, I'd say so.
You reckon the best animal to be in the whole world is a human?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like killer whales have got that shit.
Oh, fuck, because
they
fuck
hunt
being in the
with-
ocean. Being a fish or anything in the ocean would be the worst.
Bro, you'd be able to swim all the time. That'd be amazing.
Mate, yeah, but the shit that you see down there, fuck ever going in the ocean.
Bro, I've seen some horrific things. As a human being.
There's monsters down there. There's monsters under there. What kills a killer whale? Whatever the fuck's down there, I tell you that. There's the Kraken.
Nothing. It's called the killer whale. It is the killer.
Yeah, but that's only because we haven't seen what's killing them. We don't know what's down there.
Victim whale. Fucking victim whale, is it? Jesus. You know what I mean? It's not the fucking caught out without the boys whale. It's the killer whale.
Yeah, I don't...
The killer whale kills. It doesn't get killed.
But they must be dying.
So I reckon it's the best one to be. It's the best one to be. They must be dying.
They must be dying.
Yeah, well, it's probably just old age, though, isn't it? That's a good point, though.
Where do the bodies go?
Something...
Like, when a blue whale dies, where the fuck does the body go? Does it sink, or does it, like, float up?
They have a blue whale funeral service in some countries. You know how like the co-op's kind of got one going on at the moment? It's similar, but they've got like a blue whale department. I'm not joking.
It's like Shark Tale. That's a sick film.
But yeah, they get a team of scuba divers. They get a team of scuba divers, and they all come down with shovels. And they just scuba dive to the bottom. They just dig a bigger hole. They put the killer whale in it.
Do they?
And then they cover it back up again. They just cover it back up again.
They dive all the way to the bottom of the ocean to bury a killer whale.
If it's like a scientific killer whale, yeah. If it's like one of the whales that they've been studying, yeah, they'll do that.
I'm not falling for this. This is like the Wembley lasagna. I'm not falling for this one.
And if the killer whale like requests it, it can get like made into ashes instead.
How is a killer whale gonna request it? What, Shamu talks now?
Well, they can communicate with the killer whales, can't they? How the fuck do you reckon they do training circuits with them? They do hour-long shows.
I do wonder how they actually train killer whales. How do you train a killer whale to do the shit that they do?
You talk to it.
Fuck off.
You talk to it. All the divers, they just do DMT and they just chat with it for a bit, and it's like, okay, yep, I'll do the twirly thing when you do the hands. Yep, okay. Okay, so you want me to dive? Yep. Okay, we'll run with that.
Brother.
And that's just how it rolls out in these fucking SeaWorld shows, man.
I can't even train my dog, let alone a fucking massive killer whale.
Yeah, it must be long.
Yeah, difficult. But yeah, anyway,
about
where
the guy
the
who
fuck
fucking
do
fell
fish
in?
bodies
He
go?
fell. Where did fish bodies go? They get buried. I told you.
No.
But they do. You Google it.
No. I'm not going to give you the satisfaction of me fucking Googling that stupid shit. This has gone on for too long. I think we've been talking about this for like 15 minutes. This has gone on for too long. The joke has finished.
It's not even a fucking joke.
It is!
Right. No, it's not. I can't believe you didn't know about the blue whales that get buried. I just can't believe you haven't heard about it. Anyway, enough about the blue whales.
Thank you.
Mate, I just saw the you know, we were talking about Bill Burr off camera. We were just like chatting away.
No.
Okay. Bit behind the scenes there. For
we were. No, we don't actually talk behind the scenes, everyone. We come on here.
We're not actually friends.
Yeah. We fucking hate each other. The first time we talk, we just we go on the call, I tell a joke, and then we start recording.
We just want to make it big. We don't actually care about anything else.
Nope.
We don't bother with chemistry and shit like that.
Or physics.
So I saw this Bill Burr sketch the other day. I was just like got caught in a YouTube loop.
Yeah.
And well, it actually started off with me thinking about how comedians deal with hecklers. Like, is there a fucking proven way to deal with a heckler? I thought maybe there's a science behind it.
Well, Jimmy Carr seems to just insult their mum and he thinks it's fucking hilarious. So...
That sounds like Jimmy Carr, doesn't it? He's just a dark motherfucker at times.
Yes.
Mate, his shows are just fucking dark joke after dark joke. There's no like structure. There's no flow. It's just
not at all.
It's
That's
like
what I
he's
hate
just
about
googled
him.
a load of them and he just remembered it and he just tells them.
He just looks like he's reading out of a joke book, doesn't he? That's what his shows are like.
Literally. You look at Frankie Boyle. He'll plan the whole thing. The whole thing's structured. It'll flow. There'll be so many misdirections. With Jimmy Carr, it's just like he's fucking written it down like a child at a nativity play.
That's literally it. He's like, haha, Holocaust, ha 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 ha, and then I talk about 9/11, ha 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 ha, and then your mum, ha ha. It's like, wow.
But I was watching this Bill Burr sketch, right?
Yeah.
And the crowd started booing him, and they booed off a load of comedians after him. And he had like 12 minutes, so he just turned around and he just ripped the shit out of the entire Philadelphia crowd. Like thousands of people. Not only did he do that, he did it for 12 fucking minutes. 12 fucking minutes. And like after every minute, he's going, yep, 10 more minutes left, and he's calling them cunts. He's attacking all their big sports teams. Ooh. He's attacking all their monuments. He ripped the Philly cheeseburger fucking sub.
Ooh.
The guy, he absolutely went in, and it's so fucking funny. It's actually so funny. If there's anything you need to see, it's that. Like, I can only imagine. Like, they're booing him the whole time.
That's such a powerful move to go on and insult 1,000 people.
Just relentlessly. They've all paid to go to this show.
That's fucking excellent. That's like a Justin Bieber style move when he was in his little shit phase.
And he didn't stop. He went on a run, and next thing you know, like half the crowd was just getting a stand ovation at the end. They were like, Yoda, fair enough. Fair enough.
I fucking love it. But I'd crumble in front of a heckler.
Yeah, it can't be easy. It can't be easy.
No.
Andrew Shultz is a bit of a champion with them. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah?
Yeah. That's how he got big, pretty much, from YouTube videos of him like dealing with hecklers.
Fucking hell. I literally haven't got a clue who Andrew Schultz is.
He looks like Waluigi. He's that guy.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell he's got like an Italian descent. I mean, without even like hearing the name Schultz as a surname, you just can tell he's got Italian descent just from fucking looking at him.
Is it Schultz a fucking Italian name?
I don't know. It's anything that ends with a Z.
Sounds more Jewish to me. Like Schwartz.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't get Italian Jews. I don't know.
No idea.
Couldn't fucking tell you, mate. Couldn't fucking tell you.
No. Well, something that you know Busted, right? The band.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I've got a little story about a member of Busted's brother. His name's Chris Bourne.
Okay.
Right, he's James Bourne's brother. I was in the line for...
Wait,
what?
James Bourne's a fictional character? Or was that the joke?
James Bourne is the guy from Busted.
The Bourne series is James Bourne, isn't it?
It's Jason Bourne.
Oh, okay.
Or was that the joke?
Yeah. His cousin is Harry Potter. Like,
you're like, are you on acid? What are you talking about?
James Bourne's brother. Okay, I'm with you, right.
So James Bourne's brother is called Chris Bourne, right? And I was in line for a McFly concert in like 2016, and everyone knows, obviously, Busted and McFly, big bands at the same time, and
not in 2016 they weren't.
2016, fucking hell.
Fuck.
That's a bit in the future, mate.
Mate.
How much whiskey have you had tonight? Fucking hell.
Man.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, fuck, I fucked it for myself there.
No, but at the same time, they were big bands. And James Bourne, obviously very famous for being in the band. His brother has such like little brother syndrome, because we were in the queue and his brother just comes up to us and goes, "Hi, so I've got an album coming out, and I'll give it to you for free." And he was giving his album out for free to everyone in the crowd just to try and get promotion. And I'm like, your brother has the same audience as everyone who's in this queue right now. Why don't you just ask him if he'll promote it for you? It was fucking tragic. But he's just messaged me on Instagram.
Yeah.
He sent me a message on Instagram.
Is he trying to sell you the album? Is he trying to sell you his latest album?
Yeah. Yo, hope you're doing well during these crazy times. My band have just released our second single. I'd love for you to check it out and let me know what you think. And just ask your fucking brother. He has all the contacts you need. You don't need to be messaging me on Instagram.
Oh, Jesus, bro. Does that even work, like DMing people? That seems like a very long-winded way of doing something.
Yeah. He doesn't follow me.
I do keep noticing all these musical artists just like advertising their shit on like Insta stories on the radio and stuff. I thought, was this always a thing? Did people used to have to advertise their singles?
What?
It's like, oh, listen to a latest single out by Miley Cyrus. Here we go. It's like, I just play the single if it's good. You know what I mean?
Well, they've got to say who it is.
Like, why do you need to advertise it? Yeah, no, they do. They fucking... it happens on the radio a lot. It's like the radio station's purpose is to play music. It's like if the single was that good, it'd be playing on the radio. No?
No? Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
Am I missing something? Like, it just seems ridiculous. It's like, if you tell me to buy it, I'm like, well, the fact that you need to tell me to buy it is not a good sign for the song.
No, well, it's changed from the days of doing like HMV signings and stuff now, isn't it? They used to fucking promote the album by doing a fucking a big CD signing.
But now they go to a fucking Facebook ads agency. But like,
now they just post on their Instagram story. They're like, mate, fucking check it out.
Check out my latest single. Come on, man.
Come on, man. Get it together.
Come on, you're fucking sitting there on like paying for an advertisement on a radio station. It just seems ridiculous.
Yeah, I see.
But it is interesting because I remember reading about Hey Ya by Outkast, right?
Tune.
One of the biggest songs fucking, I wouldn't say ever, but it's a huge song.
I think it's
at
up
the time
there.
It's definitely
Everyone knows that song.
It's pretty. I think it's Outkast's biggest song.
I think probably. I don't know anything else about Outkast.
But they're pretty big in their genre. They're pretty big. But when they first released Hey Ya, right? They tried to put it on the radios. Nothing came about it. Like, people weren't listening to it. Like, it would come off and they'd switch radio station.
Right.
And then they tried a new strategy of putting a common popular song before Hey Ya. They'd play Hey Ya and play a common popular song after. So, like, sandwich it in between songs that the radio station knew was big.
Yeah.
And then Hey Ya took off. After that, people were associating it with their favourite song.
Mate, that's
it worked, and it wasn't getting any sales before that. That happened, and then they were just all over everywhere.
That's smart as fuck. Should we do that with our podcast?
It's mad.
Should we just play a PewDiePie video before and a PewDiePie video at the end?
Right. With our copyright claims, it's probably not a good idea.
Yeah, we're quite good at getting copyright.
I like your thinking. We'll get Joe Rogan to advertise us at the end of his podcast.
Yeah, we could. Or not even that, we just play his podcast.
Yeah. Play his 3-hour-long podcast, put us in the middle. Play another 3-hour-long podcast.
We could do it.
I don't think that works for podcasts in the same way it works for music.
That'd be so funny. We just completely rob his podcast and just stick ours in the middle without telling anyone. And then people are listening to it and then they're like, oh, hang on, this doesn't sound like Joe Rogan, but it's actually pretty good.
they slowly become conditioned to our voices and our ways of thinking.
Let's fucking do it.
Sounds good to me, mate.
Mate, same.
Sounds good to me.
Oh. Well, have you got anything you want to talk about before we go into the music? Women? We want to talk about women.
I wanted to talk about putting you're gay in your bio.
Okay, yeah.
This might be a controversial one, but I don't care. It's fun.
I don't give a fuck. It's Sunday.
Literally, I always say like I'm like doing something that I think might be wrong, and then I always say I don't care after. It's getting.
That's probably the worst way to do it.
Literally, I should just do it like as if it's like not controversial. I should just say it. But I'm always like, yeah, you could actually conceive this idea as morally degenerate. But I'm gonna do it anyway. Like, it's just such a stupid way of fucking introducing it. Anyway, it's weird. It's weird how gay people always put that they're gay in their bio. Not all gay people do this.
Yeah.
But like, if I put straight in my, like, what are you trying to achieve from putting that in your bio? Like, are you trying to find other gay people and be like, yo, I'm gay, you're gay, maybe we got a lot in common?
I suppose it attracts the right amount, the right followers, doesn't it? Like if you were a gay guy and you saw another guy on Instagram, and then you're like, oh, but he's probably straight, then would you even bother following? Because you're like, well, I don't have a chance. Do you know what I mean? Like, for example, I was thinking the exact same thing about people who put their relationship in their bio, and I was thinking it the other day, and I was like, do girls actually still do it? They still, we're like in our 20s and they still put their relationship in their bio. And I thought, mate, that's so fucking weird. It's like you're not 16 anymore. But I bet that puts off so many creepy blokes, because the guy will go on their Instagram, see that they've got a boyfriend and go, oh, I'm not even going to bother sending them a creepy message. Do you know what I mean? Because
it probably does slow them
creepy
down.
blokes seem to respect bro code more than they do women. You know? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, facts. That's why like girls always say, oh, I've got a boyfriend, like even if they don't, just to get guys away, and they're like, oh, okay, we don't fuck with a boyfriend. Not like if she goes, I'm not interested, all he hears is, I need convincing. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly, yeah. So that's why women have worked out the tactic to actually just get men away for good. Say like, I'm married, sorry. Yeah.
They use their own kind against them.
Yeah. I think it's because most men are afraid of a fight. So they're like, oh,
yeah, definitely. Most men don't want to fight. It's facts.
I'm a lover, not a fighter.
I don't know, like, if, you know, can you imagine if I put like straight or just I shag woman in my bio?
Pussy destroyer. You should do it.
There'll be loads of girls popping up like, oh, I've heard you're the pussy destroyer.
Yeah, I hear you slay the poon. What's that all about?
That's just word on the street. Just sort of in the bio. You clearly know what you're about.
Yeah.
Maybe that works, man. Maybe that works.
Maybe it does. But like,
fuck knows.
Yeah, I sort of get what you mean. But then
like,
what if
just,
a really...
It's just like odd. It's just like, why... It doesn't like... Because you're not filtering out anyone, really, are you? You're filtering out, like, say you're a girl and you put gay in your bio. I suppose you filter out some creepy men.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. I've got less of a problem with that than I do people putting fucking their star sign in their bio. I don't give a shit.
No, I absolutely like, at least when you put new gay, that at least you're giving some genuine information.
Yeah, something that actually matters.
Not just you were born in October.
Yeah, just put your date of birth in there. If I really care about your star sign, then I'll work it out. Fucking hell.
I don't know. I'll see that and be like, she's gonna blame everything on the full moon.
Yeah,
you know where this is going.
Exactly. She's going to blame your bad childhood on the month you were born in.
But that is what it is. That's it. That's it with bios. I always find it funny. It's like foodie.
Foodie. Like
foodie.
What is a foodie?
I like food.
Who doesn't like food?
I eat food.
Food keeps you alive. Everyone's a fucking foodie. Or like, I drink too much. Yeah, we all do. Look, we're young, dumb, and fucking stupid.
This is England, all right? Don't forget that. This is England.
And usually it's like cocktail girls who say they drink too much, and they say that, but really they go out like once a month, have like 2 porn star martinis, and then they're like, oh, well, got a bit crazy last night. Better put that in the bio. You drink too much.
You say that, mate. These girls get fucked after that much drink, to be fair. Give them a couple of cocktails and all hell breaks loose.
Yeah, cocktails are nice.
You see it too often. Like,
go out cheating on their fucking boyfriends.
I'm telling you all sorts of shit you just didn't want to know.
Exactly.
Get a bit too comfortable.
And then they start crying. Fucking.
Not all girls, not all girls. I will follow that by saying, but
not all girls, not all men.
Yeah, it's not fucking sexist when you say not all girls, is it?
No, you're right. Right.
Anyway,
what did you think of? Wait, what did I? Oh, Daughtry. Yeah, the mood was Trump at the inauguration.
What the fuck kind of name is Daughtry?
I don't know. I don't know where that's come from.
It's come from his last name. But
it's his last name?
It's his last name, yeah. But I just don't understand why. Like, it's a fucking weird last name as it is.
It is.
It's not a great last name. It's not a great last name. It's a pretty poor last name. It's an even worse band name. Yeah,
I was going to say, if you've got a last name like Daughtry, you just wouldn't have that as a band name. Like Clark, that's not really a band name, is it? Clark. And we are Clark. Thank you and good night. Anyway, what do you think of It's Not Over?
No, I quite liked it. It's just a pretty classic, like, noughties rock song.
Yeah, it's
pleasant,
like
just pleasant. Yeah, some quirky lead singer singing something like a bit edgy, bit catchy. I quite like it.
Classic 2000s. Yeah. So Do One by Pete and Baz. Pete and Baz can do one.
Oh! Mate, I'd love it if we got into a fucking beef with Pete and Baz. I'd love to see that. We could do a rap battle.
We could. No, but fucking Pete and Baz, mate.
It'd be like Stormzy and Dizzy Rascal. No, it wasn't Dizzy Rascal. Sorry, Stormzy and fucking Wiley, I think it was. Had a whole.
Did they have a
feud.
rap battle? Did they?
They had a feud. They had a whole feud. They were like, they were just attacking each other with songs. It was raps.
Well, like diss tracks.
Yeah,
like
bro. And it was like,
tracks.
you've got 24 hours to reply, and then Storms would come out with just like dissing Wiley's fucking mother.
That's fucking diss tracks are so funny.
It was just crazy. It made it amazing.
Mate, just call someone a cunt. You don't need to write a whole song about it.
Yeah, unnecessary.
But anyway, Pete and Baz.
I don't know. It's funny though. It's funny.
It's kind of they're a funny duo, but
yeah.
After you've listened to the first 30 seconds, then it's like, wow, okay, this is the novelty's worn off of these two people rapping now, and now I'm just listening to a bad song.
I don't like how you're smoking my boys like that, to be honest. It's making me a little bit angry.
It's the truth.
It's not as you were saying.
It's the truth.
Yeah. I mean, I completely disagree on every level. I think what they do is fucking hilarious. There's this whole bit that Pete does where he's like, my granddaughter gave me an iPhone. What am I going to do with an iPhone? I haven't got a clue with an iPhone. And it just had me in absolute tears because it's like they fully understand like what they look like. You know what I mean?
No.
That's like their whole thing is like they understand that they're old and they're kind of taking the piss out of the fact that they're old. That's their entire fucking thing.
Yeah, but there's only it's fun. That's the sort of thing that sort of is funny if it's like a 30-second Facebook video. But when it's track after track after track,
Jesus,
it's the
bro.
same thing.
Didn't have to come with the flames like that. Jesus, like let the man have a career. Fucking hell. You just called them a 30-second Facebook clip. Jesus.
Yeah, and I meant it.
Yo. Bro, I am gonna fucking have to have words.
Sorry, you can slate
with
my
Pete and
choice
Baz.
for next week.
Okay,
I think if you do,
no,
if you
don't
do,
tell
you're
me
not
it's
gonna.
fucking McFly.
No, if you do slate it, I think people are gonna have words with you.
Right, so the move for this week was eating the bat that started the coronavirus. I want to know what you are going to give me.
Is Bad Guy by Billie Eilish. Because whoever ate that bat was the fucking bad guy. Here's a clip.
I mean, I've gone for an equally shit choice.
It's such a fucking
Just for
brainwash
anyone who hasn't heard Bad Guy, that was a little snippet.
song. This is fucking full bass. That song is full bass and talking.
For all 3 people on this planet that haven't heard that song, enjoy.
I'm the bad guy.
I've gone for a song called Oh No by Capone.
I was gonna go for one that was called Oh No, but I didn't.
Which one?
It's by a YouTuber,
Okay.
but I didn't go for it. By Capone, I can't even find the fucking thing.
Capone.
CAP.
Did you spell it with a W?
Oh no. Oh no. It's the TikTok song. Oh no. Fuck's sake. It's just a meme. Can you imagine working so hard on a song and then it just becomes a meme instead? That'd be so long. You're like, yeah, this is going to be the next hit. I'm going to get this to number 1. Oh no.
Yeah.
It's a meme.
It's become...
12-year-olds are dancing to it on TikTok. It's a waste of my time.
No such thing as bad publicity.
Yeah, I suppose. Right, well,
I don't think that statement's entirely true, but...
no, absolutely not. What's the mood for next week?
I feel like Jimmy Savile didn't get good publicity. I feel like that was bad, just all round.
Yeah.
Mood for next week is waved at a house party.
What, just from across the street you wave at them? Everyone's like, hi!
Right.
Look at that guy, he's waving at us.
I don't know, like, I just kind of want to kill myself after that.
Oh mate, same, join the club. Waved at a house party. Easy.
Right. Yeah, waved at a house party. It's quite an easy one. It's just a hype song. Like, the one song that, like, when you're waved, you're like, oh, wow, and it kind of brings you back to life a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, usually when I'm that waved, I don't even hear the music. I'm walking around like, oh my god.
Must punch hole in wall.
And then I pass out. So
yeah, that's the move for next week. So the questions game for this week was eating the bat. So do you want to be the bat eater or the witness of the incident?
I'll be the bat eater.
Okay.
I feel like I always choose the harder one.
Why would you be hard?
What? What?
I said, why would you be hard? You just said you just be the harder one. I don't know why either of us are hard.
I did. What are you even talking about?
Bro, that's fucking weird, bro. That's a little bit weird.
So I'm the bat eater.
Okay. Okay, I'll witness it. I'll storm in on you. And
okay.
we're like, we can't go how we said it was going to go last episode. Okay, so like...
Right, I've got to really focus.
Not just circles. Right. You got to actually pretend you are eating a bat.
So accurate. I feel like we're exactly going to do that.
We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. We're going to get creative.
Okay, ready?
Yeah, okay.
Getting character.
What are you eating?
Doesn't it look like a bat?
Does it taste good?
Have you ever tried it?
Are there any consequences to eating this bat?
Have you ever heard of any consequences?
Have you considered that you might destroy the entire world economy?
How would that happen?
I don't know. That's not a question. That's not a question. I just got so the character. It was like, obviously you wouldn't know.
You just got depressed. I don't know, but it fucking happened.
I'm just making false accusations, man.
Well, thanks for listening, everyone. Use the hashtag GetLostOnAir. Follow our TikTok. We get clips on our TikTok. Yeah, or anywhere. Fuck it. Fucking, we'll search about. See if you put it on
Reddit.
MySpace. Yeah.
Ask FM. We see.
Yeah, just message me hashtag #GetLostOnAir if you want to. I don't give a shit.
Anyone who like posts the most obscure Get Lost on Air hashtag that takes us the longest to, post a Get Lost on Air hashtag that takes us the longest to find wins.
Yeah, so post it now, and if we don't find it until like fucking 4 years down the line, then you win, my friend. Win.
Yeah, last one we find. Whoever gets the most time wins. And you can't post it on a site that's fucking dead, like Blockbuster.
Yeah. We're just gonna get fucking letters through our letterbox with just hashtag.
No, we're not, because that'd be too easy. That'd be too easy.
Or like an old relative's letterbox that you only go once they've died and you're sorting out all this stuff.
Oh my God, Jesus. With your deceased grandmother's letterbox. Bro, that would be dark, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ.
Someone puts it on the inside of your coffin, so you finally see it when you're dead.
Sorry. You're lowered into the casket, you're like, oh, fair.
Oh, sick, someone won.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Respect.
Yeah, so there's a challenge for you all. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for listening. See you on the next one.